Outside the window, a man holding a hunting rifle suddenly appeared. His eyes locked straight onto me. A moment later, a heavy-set guy walked over. Fear tightened in my chest, and I quickly called out for my boyfriend. But to my shock, he walked over and opened the door for them himself. What made it even worse was that my boyfriend deliberately left the house, leaving me alone with these two strangers. While I was changing clothes in the bedroom, the man with the rifle was the first to barge in. Every instinct in me screamed a warning. This man did not have good intentions. He walked over and sat on my bed, handed me a business card, and said my boyfriend would be gone for 5 minutes. I stood up immediately, ready to leave, but he started putting his hands on me. When I tried to escape, he shoved me back against the wall. At that moment, the heavy-set man walked in, chewing on something, his eyes fixed on us. I shot him a pleading look, but he just kept munching on his chocolate, then quietly closed the door and walked away. That was the moment I broke after he left. My cries for help filled the room. The heavy-set guy grabbed the television remote, turned the volume all the way up, and stepped outside. I knew there was a part of him wrestling with what to do. Though in the end, he still chose to ignore me. 10 minutes later, my boyfriend returned. He glanced at the man, showing no sign of anger. The man grinned and leaned in toward him, saying, "You do not mind, do you?" When I came to again, I saw my boyfriend standing over me. "It'll fine," he said. "It was just a dream. Whatever you went through, I'd make it up to you and the money." And that was when I realized the man I loved was nothing but trash. We started arguing, and he slapped me hard enough to send me to the floor. Then he leaned over and threatened coldly, "My brothers will always matter more than a wife." I scrambled to my feet and ran, the man and the heavy-set guy watching from the side while my boyfriend chased after me. They hesitated for a few seconds, then came after me as well, barefoot. I tore down a gravel path. 3 men in relentless pursuit. When I reached the cliff edge, I stopped, and they caught up right behind me. My boyfriend shouted for me not to jump, then pulled out his phone and called for a helicopter, saying to take me home in 4 hours when he hung up. He began stepping closer to me, 1 step at a time.